Hey guys, Kevin here, Vet Vlogs. Take you guys around, show you some local hot spots. We gave you the tourist trap, and yeah, it's kind of a trap. So we're starting off here in the Pearl Brewery. I'd like to take you guys also through and show you guys a little bit of the King Williams district. At one point in time, the Kings William district was considered the most elegant neighborhood in San Antonio. But yeah, now they have some neighborhoods with $5, $6, $7 million homes. So, but it's still very elegant. And hopefully I'll show you guys my favorite local spot. It's a friendly spot. Yeah, that's the name of it, a friendly spot. Or the friendly spot. We're gonna figure that out when we get there. So let's start off right here in a little bit of here at the Pearl Brewery here. See if I can swap that around on you guys. And I was gonna bring Chandler with me. We did a little test run, and he's kind of hard to deal with. Yesterday we did a test video. The day before yesterday, I gave him a haircut, and the day before that, I gave him a big bath. We were all ready, and in yesterday's video, we were walking, trying to talk on the camera. He peed right on the tattoo guy's door, right in front of the tattoo guy, as the tattoo guy was reaching to give him a pet. So yeah, and he stops for no reason. And there's lots of dogs up here, and when Chandler and I come up here, it's all about him. And when you and I come up here, it's all about you guys. So yeah, well, we'll get started here a little bit. And so here at the Pearl Brewery, this is more us. This is more laid back, more leisure. Everybody's not trying to sell you something. I'll show you guys a little bit here. This is a park where, you know, Chandler and I'll come and we'll just hang out. These tables here, they used to have the checkerboard on them, and they kind of did away with a lot of that. I saw those tables somewhere around here. Not sure if it was on this area or if it's down the river a little ways, but I'm pretty sure those tables are still around. So we'll kind of show you guys a little bit here, and I'll see Chandler would be all over this dog right here, and when I come, it's just me and him. Yeah, yeah, this is pretty awesome. Kids are playing football, throwing the football back and forth. We're kind of, if you guys want some drinks, I mean, you can't hardly walk past a corner without finding some craft beer. So it's just pretty amazing. This here's the Tavern Club Room, and and as we spoke a little bit last time, downtown is construction. Same thing here at the Pearl. Yeah, lots of renovations, really updating this. I'm gonna call it the most beautiful city in the world. Before you heard the reviews, 10, 15 years back, they had it listed as the 18th most beautiful city in the world in a magazine that I don't remember the name of. And I couldn't find it when I tried to search it. So, but in my eyes, this is the most beautiful city in the world. And we are fixing to travel the world. October 1st, we have, about every other day, we have a plane leaving out to Japan, different air bases in Japan. We're gonna jump on one of those. I'm hoping. So here in San Antonio, there's only about 2 planes that leave Kelly Airstrip. That's the one I had touched bases with. But yeah, there's only about two planes that leave Kelly Airstrip each month. And I'll show you all that on the other side. So those planes, they don't normally go international, but they go to bigger bases like Colorado, Washington, California, is what the guy told me. And I'm on their Facebook page. That's how you see most of these. Most of these air bases, these space available, you have to be on their Facebook page. Now there's several that are listed on the website, and when you open the website, they'll give you 72 hours maybe, or 30 days and 60 days. So we're gonna just take a little pause on that, and well, we'll probably not even come back to that. So whenever I graduated with my, I believe it was my Bachelor's of Applied Arts and Science. So I stood in front of this no entry right here with my butt right there, you know, just with my graduation uniform on, just showing that my butt's a no entry. It's a one way only, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys some of the most beautiful waterfalls, most beautiful features here. And I'm gonna take you guys to my restaurant that, my favorite place, Velvet Taco. I haven't tried the one on 1604, but the one on the river is just pretty amazing. Get velvet cake, and I wanna say thousands, but maybe 1,000 different tacos. I mean, any kind of taco you could imagine. My son, he likes to get the chicken and waffle taco when he comes. And I like the, it's like a pulled pork, but I forget what they call it. I mean, just the whole wall is littered. Maybe we can just stop in there. I'm gonna see if I can flip that around. I got a river boat out here. They're cleaning up some, and we're gonna walk over to each of these waterfalls and check them out. And oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't mean to interrupt. Thank you guys. So, have a good weekend. Yeah, we stopped about 3 times already not to cut people off in their films and jump in front of the camera. And I'm not letting nobody get in between us because you guys are attached to my arm. So I've been studying since 2017 water resource science. And then it went into water resources science and technology and chemistry. But these volunteers out here, they're cleaning up the river, and they come and yeah, we've been a part of a lot of this stuff. We didn't get a boat, and we didn't get the cool tools. We brought our own stuff. One of the things I did near this area, well, actually, Breckenridge Park, just on the other side of the highway, I would come out every 2 hours and collect water samples at various spots in the river. It wasn't even my research project. The whole thing was the younger students, the less seasoned students, they were checking the water every 2 hours. But then in the middle of the night, the professors, they were kind of scared to go over there. And then also, so the professors were scared to go out through that area. So they asked me if I would come, and I said, yeah. So it wasn't really horrible. It was like 10 o'clock, 10 p.m., 12 p.m., 2 a.m., and I think the students took back over at 4 a.m. So it was easy. It was nothing. But so I met 2 of the professors at one of the drop spots, one of the test locations, and they were kind of stuck in their BMW SUV thing, and I got out and I just grabbed all this stuff out of the back of, you know, all of our water testing kit, a bucket on a rope, basically, and then we took samples from that. So I grabbed all that stuff, and they said, wait, and I said, what? And they said, wait. And I said, what's wrong? He said, you see those 2 people? And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, they're not supposed to be here. We have permits. We have a permit to be here. And I just walked right by them. There are a couple of homeless people. And so this right here, Velvet Taco. Pretty cool little place to take some photos. This is it. Now, normally I'm on the other side of the river and I walk up right there. I go over the bridge. Let's see if we can figure it out here though. Yeah, So this is easier. But normally, I'll show you my way. Yeah. So we'll come back on that side of the river just to show you what you do if you're on the wrong side of the river and you still want to go to Velvet Taco. Yeah. And I think maybe I'm not going to shove velvet cake in my mouth, but maybe we'll just come in there and I'll kind of show you guys around a little bit. Might order a drink or something. Just sweet tea. That's not like it's Velvet Taco, but they don't have the alcohol. So, oh, this is really amazing. So, San Antonio recently updated some of their river control accesses, but this isn't part of it. But this is part of it, but this isn't something that you can see. But they just redid the dam gates. I guess you call them gates. But this is this San Antonio River. It used to flood, and it would flood every year, and it would kill lots of people. Downtown would be ruined, billions of dollars in damage. Well, in the early 2000s, I think I spoke on this a bit in my last video, but my last video was really long, and I hope it wasn't too dry. So they created a diversion tunnel. Check it out. I won't talk about it too much, but San Antonio diversion tunnel. So they have all these floodgates to protect downtown. In fact, the Pearl Brewery is a brewery, used to be a brewery, and it wasn't. Oopsie. I don't even know where I'm walking now. Down on Grayson. That seems kind of cool. Hey, let's just do it. Yeah. Hey, we got a little bit off. We didn't want to go to Velvet Taco anyways. I got to show you Velvet Taco. It's right on the river. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll show you my path down in a second. But since we're right here and we're looking at local hotspots, this is where locals hang out. Locals like to do cool stuff. So before we go over there, which I think that's down on Grayson, that's kind of where I parked anyways. So let's talk about San Antonio. Just redid our floodgates. Pretty amazing. In fact, these aren't the ones I think, they were recently renovated, but the ones that I'm thinking about is just 2 giant metal doors, or maybe 4 giant metal doors, but two stalls. So I don't know that this was actually, maybe it is, I don't know. Yeah, I struggle a little bit with my brain injury, but this is what protects downtown. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm starting to hear a little music. So right now we're near Amelia. It's kind of like a pretty happening little place, I think. I don't know that I've ever even been here. I thought it was down on Grayson, but I know I parked down on Grayson, and that's away somewhere different. So, yeah, Amelia's X, social bar. And I don't know if this is somebody's house or what. Oh, there's a barber shop. Some purses. Oh, gifts and fine jewelry. Yeah, so this is what I love about you guys. I start talking to y'all, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, and we end up someplace where I haven't even been. So this is pretty awesome. And yeah. So tribute, drinks, bars, and views. It's kind of a little sports happening place here. And
I just wanted to make sure that she had it right.
Yeah, so just a quick walkthrough. I don't think we want to drink yet. It's a little early, but the creamery, pretty neat. Oh, so Costa Pacific Margarita Garden. Oh, wow. Pretty neat little area. Oh, I don't think we can go out that way. There's a little patio over there. Thanks, sir. Have a great weekend. So just a little patio over there, and we'll kind of walk around and see if we can. Yeah, I think we would have kind of been stuck on the patio. Oh no, that's we could have walked out that way, but yeah, it looks like setting up for some karaoke, or not karaoke, but live music. All right, so let's get back to what we were. Let's get back to the Pearl. Now that we got a little creamery coffee social stuff going on here. Yeah, I think maybe I should come back and explore this one on my own. This might be a nice place to take a lady for drinks, or even a family. I mean, lots of family stuff here. So yeah, let's kind of walk around the creamery and just kind of, this is a coffee bar. Yeah. It looks like it closes at 6, and there's 2 people in there. It's 7:30, so yeah, they're probably closing up. And imagine all this area. Oh, actually, that's the social bar, Amelia. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's a little bit secluded, but yeah, that way we keep the tourist out until you guys see this. Fam, yeah, I'm bringing my family, so might as well. And yeah. I mean, we came from that way, and that's where we're gonna go back, but let's just kind of walk through here and see if we can't just find a better route. A route. I think we're actually close to the, nothing. I don't really know where we're at. All right, let's go back, because that's just the parking garage. Yeah. We'll cut some of that out, maybe not. Not doing great with editing yet. But yeah, definitely the coffee bar is closed. The couple that just held the door for us, they just tried to go in there. Oh, well, I say that and then that door's kind of open, so. But it said 6 p.m. on the sign, and we are very observant. Yeah, we just kind of.
I promised you a drink for your birthday, so here, get a drink.
But yeah, Chandler would be having a blast right now, because, I mean, every dog he sees, we got to stop and we got to smell that pee that they just peed or whatever. A little extra for you. Yeah, I'll show you the reason I was interested was because of the little RVs there. And then Amelia's was always amazing. And we walked down that way, and it's just apartments, and very luxurious apartments. So they do it a little different down here than they do in my hometown. So my hometown, Rice, Texas, you can drive through the trailer park. You know, the trailer parks are being, for 20 years, they've been, no new trailers allowed to come in. So they just keep fixing up the old ones. So it's really gross. But here, they stay in really expensive, really nice apartments and don't spend any money on their vehicles. Uber wherever you want to go or walk. And in my hometown, they have the nicest vehicles, and they live in junk. They live in those trailers, $200 a month, nasty. The reason I know they're nasty is I was a flooring installer. And whenever someone moves out of one of those, they just want to put new floors in it and go from there. So, yeah. Let's throw some new floors, you know, $100 worth of carpet because they buy 20 rolls at a time. They keep the same pad in there. They don't even change the pad. And yeah, just replace the carpet each time someone leaves. And they take the deposit or whatever and do that. So anyways, this is where we just went, the Creamery District, Costa Pacific Margarita. That was the outdoor area. And then we got the Creamery, we just went in there. The coffee, that was closed. That closes at 6 p.m. We went to Amelia's, and we didn't go to the rooftop at Amelia, but we're not going back. Yeah, so next time I know, I'll look at the side, and there's even more stuff on there, but whoa. This wasn't there. Underneath the rooftop that we missed, there's an Easy Baby underground bar. I guess Easy Baby would be a reference to an easy bar, but yeah. And as a local, we know we don't have to pay a lot of money for parking. We just park. We just park where we're. Okay, so here we go. As far as the flood bypass tunnel here. Ooh, let me see if I got that on there. So approximately 150 feet deep. So I said 200 feet deep, but I think I'm more accurate. And 3 miles underneath the city. I said 2. So when a big flood comes, it diverts the water underneath the tunnel. This is a 24 feet in diameter bored hole, and it goes underneath the city and back up on the other side of the city to save amazingness. And this is our flood control diversion tunnel here. This is what we were just been looking at. So yeah, flood bypass tunnel, but yeah. So, and you guys hear the music coming from Costa Rica's. And yeah, see if I can show you guys a little bit about where we're at here. So this is the tunnel inlet, and the exit, I'll show you guys the exit. It's pretty amazing, pretty scary. I mean, you can almost walk right around it. You see all the water going. So we're near St. Joseph's, the museum reach. We're visiting the Pearl Brewery and the Museum of Arts. I got some footage for that. I'd like to go take more and put in, you know, from 2 years back. Yeah, I started creating for this channel. I lost a lot of the videos that I was creating, put them all in individual folders, and then I deleted the main one, which I didn't realize it till later, but it deleted all of the individual folders too. So, well, just those content in the folders. So, so we're here at the inlet, and I'd show you guys down there, but it's kind of trashy. You know, when I did my volunteer work, we cleaned it all up. I'll show you guys a little bit. There's the Jefferson Bank building, and then so the Pearl, we're parked near that. And we got the credit union building. So I took some pictures if I can figure out how to upload them. When I first get here, because I struggle so much with my brain injury, so the Pearl's that way, and we're gonna go this way. Just because we want to explore. I think we're near down on Grayson, but I might be wrong. We just got out of the road. So yeah, just gonna kind of do a little bit exploring. Out of the water, there's some ducks. Hello. And yeah, it's just, so yeah, when I see these guys doing the cleanup, I kind of miss that. I love my volunteer work. Hence, we're gonna take you guys walking. Yeah. Murloc. Anyways, I'm thinking we're getting close to Velvet Taco, and I think we're there, but I'll show you guys the trick to get back down on the river. And yeah, I'll show you guys rugs and cleaners. It's a pretty cool little area here. To get to Velvet Taco, we can see it from the river, but we have to come up. And you know, when we came up, we thought we'd just kind of walk around and check it out. We saw some stuff and we went and checked it out. That's what we do. In fact, before we go into Velvet Taco, let's look at some of the art across the street. And it's starting to get a little bit darker out here. So before we go in, let's check out the artwork here. That's a smoke shop only right there. Say just a little hole in the wall, smoke shop. And you come over a little bit here and you see some pretty dark stuff. I mean dark art. But as maybe it's not, depends on what you're saying. I think it's pretty amazing. It looks like they're creating art of themselves. I love it. And then you got the coyote. This right here, main attack. I don't know. Like, use the other door because that one's locked. But yeah, let's just kind of walk around and see if this is a thing. Yeah, I really don't know this building at all. I didn't even know there was a smoke shop there. So we're gonna go to Velvet Taco across the street where we wanted to set out in the beginning. And I'm gonna get me a drink. Well, instead of the drink, the line's a bit long, so I think we'll just, the line's a bit long. We'll just get a drink somewhere else. So let's just go out the back. So when we were walking on the river, we were walking right there, and we were able to spot this, and you guys remember seeing the lady from the river. But it's really neat because you can kind of come around here and you take some pretty cool photos on both sides. I got countless photos in there and on the other side, and in front of the Velvet Taco guy. So rather than make you guys sit through me waiting in line just to get a drink and a piece of velvet cake, I figure we'll just get back on our way. And so if you come out there, I guess they do have booze. I said they didn't, but they do. It says don't take your booze off the, okay. Yeah, everybody else is drinking booze. I should have just kind of figured that. Not my fault I don't ever look for it. So to get back on the river to the Pearl, we're gonna take my trick here, but before we do that, I've never been across the street here. Yeah, I mean, I see the building here, and guys, the reason that I don't go across and I don't do these things is because usually when I come, it's during the daytime, places aren't open, and it's Friday night, San Antonio, Texas, and now you hear some stuff. So yeah. There's another way down to the river, and it's looking pretty awesome. So yeah, let's just go down. We'll take our trick. You know, I'm sure we could walk through there and it'd be pretty amazing, but don't want to get hit with a cover charge. Not that there's any cover charge. It just, I could follow those guys and figure out how they got in there, and or we could just walk in there, like bam, boom. Bam, bam, boom, boom. Whoa! Yep. Slippery rocks. Most of the year it's not this overgrown. Oopsie. apologize. And then we'd go back that way. But rather than do that, let's kind of see what's going on here. You know, I don't usually explore a whole lot. And with you guys with me, it makes it all worth it. So, yeah, this is where we came. This is where we started. Oh, I'm so crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got a little mixed up. Part of my brain injury, the reason I take all those pictures of vehicles and stuff is because, yeah, this is us. This is where we started. The 5, 6 waterfalls, whatever it was, 6, 7. I counted them dozens of times. But, yeah, it's just they got a little sports bar up here. And normally when I come here, nothing happening. Yeah. A lot of us like to come down here and run. You know, when I was in the military, this was the place to come and just jog. A lot of soldiers do that still. Now that I'm retired, I actually drive all the way across town to the military base near the officer housing, same neighborhood, well, near where I used to live when I was on post, and I will run the track. Well, partially because I was dating a Colombian girl that just so happened to be married to the Colombian general for the Colombian Army, who was the battalion commander here at Fort Sam Houston. Okay, so I downloaded Tinder and I tried it for 2 weeks before I deleted it and ended up with the general's wife, believe it or not. Well, okay, so she said it's only a contract thing. He was actually a colonel, and she said, we're only married for 6 months so he can get his promotion to general, because they don't like to promote a colonel to general if he doesn't have a family. Well, and this girl already had a two-year-old son with him. So yeah, and we just kind of go back to where we came from, and let's see if we can get over to the King Williams district, and maybe I won't take this too long. Maybe I can cut it up a little bit and cut out some of the parts that we don't really want to see. Yeah, we came from that way, so let's not do that again. But that's how we get back to our truck. And but yeah, so I tried that out for a couple of weeks. It was I met some really good people on there. I mean, I met the general's wife. I mean, pretty good person. It just very manipulative and was trying to trap me and trying to destroy my life. But hey, other than all of those things, she was very pretty and had a nice smile. And then I also met another girl that she is a model. You know, famous photographers take her picture at no charge, just for their own channel. So pretty awesome. She's just an IG star. But so I did meet at least one good person, and then one bad. Yeah, the general's wife being the bad one of the two there. So yeah, we're just kind of, right now we're still kind of walking back through the broiler house, and very nice wines, and pretty cool little steakhouse right here. I'll show you guys the little bug here. But yeah, this is just this is my backyard, guys. This is where I hang out, and this is the reason I think that I live in the 18th greatest city in the world. Oh, no. They called it the 18th greatest city of the world. I'm so sorry. I was, my eyes were thinking about where I was walking, if that makes sense. So yeah, so this is why I think this is the greatest city in the world. I mean, just check this out, guys. Just check this out. This is, I mean, we always got something new going on here. they're fixing to celebrate the riches of our community. Anyways, so got a little barbecue place here if you came a few minutes earlier. Lots of seating and lots and lots of culinary if you like sweets like me, but I'm getting pretty big here. So, but this is just us. This is where we are. And you don't have to pay the park. You don't have to, I mean, you do pay for parking there in the Pearl parking. I don't because I have disabled veteran license plates. Well, I have Purple Heart license plates and disabled ticket. But anyways, before he was president, I mentioned this, George Bush, Governor Bush, passed a law in Texas saying if you got disabled vehicle plates, you don't have to pay for city parking. Now there's a couple of times, well, once that I parked in the wrong spot and it was kind of, and I got goofed up, I got a sticker on there, but so we walked through another area similar, but yeah, it's just shops galore if you come before like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I think. Yeah. So when we go to the Riverwalk, that's because the family wants to go down there. Everybody, all the tourists, they want to come. Everybody, when they come, they say, take us to the Riverwalk. So I kind of had to figure that one out. We know how to do that on a budget, called pharmacies. Yeah. And yeah. So let me not drop my phone here while I try to figure out where I'm at. The Friendly Spot. Yeah, got that right, the Friendly Spot. Yeah, it says a 12-minute car ride. The heck with that. There was a point where we were parked, it was like a 4-minute walk. So we might be walking a minute to get to our truck, but let's see if we're close. Down on Grayson. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Starting route to down on Grayson.
Yeah, so a Friendly Spot is pretty awesome. I want to take y'all there. Maybe not tonight, because down on Grayson is a way more happening spot. So I come to the Friendly Spot on Friday nights and they say, yeah, we're busy on Saturday nights. So it'd be a lot better on a Saturday night over there anyways. Unless you're a shell creature like me and you don't want the busy, but I need the busy for you guys. So I'm gonna just show you downtown a little bit. Just walking through here, it's very, very nice. I mean, you got the brick roads, you got people, everybody feels so comfortable. You know, I'm walking near the road here, so yeah, there's a little bit of traffic. But, you know, we parked over into the Pearl parking, right about the middle there. In fact, when I first, and then we just kind of walked through all of that, you remember that? So when I first parked, I meant to walk this way and take you guys down on Grayson. And yeah, we're there now. So that's awesome. And rather than drive for 12 minutes, because of the traffic, we could have walked in probably 15. I don't know why it wants us to drive, but that's okay. We're gonna go somewhere better. And the only thing is, I don't think they have the sweet tea that I'm interested in. I love my sweet tea. All right. A lot of these places will have live bands. a couple of days a week. See? Yeah, so we're walking through the crosswalk here. So this is our down on Grayson. Which, pretty awesome place to come get something to eat. I think I had a class reunion here, maybe 2024, 2023. I think it's 2024. So I don't think it's like, I think it's all like alcohol. Yeah, I don't think we want to wait for that. I'm really not into waiting for anything right now. You know, let's. Yeah. The whole thing is I parked right on that other side. Oh, there is a walk gate, maybe, no. I think I was wrong. All right. I actually think I might have to walk around to get back to the truck, but or actually they got this little hole for you if you're walking your dog. That's what I would use it for. Took out a couple of bars. Yeah. So now we're kind of near where we started. And yeah, let me get home and just see if we can't throw in a few notes. Man, the food here smells so amazing. Now, that's the difference between the Pearl Brewery. I haven't smelt marijuana not one time out here. Okay, the Riverwalk, it was every 5 minutes I was smelling some potent marijuana. And I say potent because it was, I mean, skunks don't even smell that bad. I mean, that strong. So, but here, down at the Pearl, I'm smelling different types of cuisine. I mean, right now, I'm trying to figure out, is that Asian food I just smelled? And then a little while ago, I mean, I smelled my hamburgers and yeah. So, yeah, if you want to go somewhere where you smelling marijuana every 15 steps, you go to the Riverwalk. Yeah, you're gonna pay out the butt for some regular beer, when over here, every place you get beer, you're buying craft beer. You're buying craft beer, or you're buying some very nice wines, or some good drink. Down on the river, you're paying out the butt for a Michelob Ultra that you can get for $1 at the, you know, well, $3 for a 24 ounce, or $9 and $12 for a 12-ounce bottle. Yeah, so you're paying for what you could pay $1 for, $9. You know, $12 is what you could get for $1. It's crazy. And I think we passed our truck, if I'm not mistaken. Whoops. Yeah, I passed my truck. All right, guys. Yeah, hey, stay tuned for the next video. I like to figure out something cool for us. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, I think I might touch bases on it. So it's near the end of September. Let's say today's September 26th, Friday, and 2025. In case I want to come back and watch this 10 years from now. So, what I got going on is October 1st, October 3rd and October 6th, there are planes leaving from, I think it's an air base in Washington. And they're going to different air bases in Japan, like every other day for the whole month of October, every 3 days. So I need to find out how to get to Washington. So I was looking, I jump on a flight, and that flight is like $1,800, and then I got to pay a cab. No, not going to do all that, or an Uber or something like that. But whoops.
Starting route. In 300 feet, arrive at your destination.
Okay, I passed it again. What a weirdo. I was really close. Okay, so every few days there's a plane going to Japan, and I plan to be on one of them. Okay, I have an appointment with my primary care again September 30th. I just have gotten a new primary care physician, a civilian, and she filled up all my medicines, everything.